guys, today we're going to be trying the Paletteful Packs Basic Box for the month of October. So let's just open this up and see what's inside. So the first thing I see are the paper Easter basket things in the color brown for this month. And then there is the Daniel Smith walnut ink. And there is a little calligraphy art thing. So we might be doing calligraphy, which is super fun because I've never tried calligraphy before, only faux calligraphy. And then we have a brush pack of 4 by the Princeton Art and Brush Co. Real Value Brush Selection. Synthetic Hair Gold Taklon includes a number 1 round, a number 3 round, a number 5 round, and a number 6 shader. So since we did get these brushes, we might not do calligraphy, but who knows. And then there is the little pamphlet card thingy that lists all the items, so let's put that aside so we don't have any spoilers. And then we have the Strathmore drawing paper that has 24 sheets. That's cool because that's a lot of paper, so that's nice. And then we also have the Paletteful sticker. So I think they're starting to give out stickers officially because they gave us one last month. So we have the Paletteful Walnut Edition sticker, which probably explains why there's so much brown stuff in this box. And then we have, I think this is a calligraphy thing. So yay, we're doing calligraphy! And then we also have the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Brush Pen brush in walnut brown. And I've already had like 2 other ones from previous Paletteful packs in white and gold. So yeah, now I have 3. And then we have the Speedball nibs. So those probably go into there. Yeah. I think there is nothing else in this box. So let's put the box aside and see what's on the pamphlet. So the first thing is the Daniel Smith Walnut Ink. And then we have the Pitt Walnut Brown Brush Pen. Princeton Brush Golden Taklon set of 4, Speedball nib set, and Speedball pen holder, and the Strathmore paper. Walnut ink is water soluble and transparent, which means it works a lot like a watercolor and can be diluted with water to achieve lighter tones. To create darker tones, repeatedly layer the walnut ink until it has dried until you get your desired tone. The ink is not waterproof, so it is water soluble off with a wet brush. Make sure you clean your nibs thoroughly when you are finished. The prompts are a mushroom, a bird, a tree in autumn, and a witch. So you might follow the prompts, you might not. It's October, so you might do Halloween-y stuff. So I've set everything up, and I've also gotten my water cup and the little paint well pan thingy. And let's try some swatching. So this calligraphy pen seems regular. I mean, it does seem like there's a lot of friction, and we can compare the two with these lines. I think the second nib feels a little, or looks a little bit more bumpy. I don't really see a difference in shape, but maybe there probably is. But they seem the same to me. And the Pitt Artist Pen is a little bit darker than or cooler brown tone than our walnut ink. And with the brush, it just seems so much lighter than when we were using calligraphy. So let's draw some pumpkins, because it's the month of Halloween. And then let's add a ghost just for fun. Playing hide and seek. So it is very water soluble. The Pitt Artist Pen is water soluble, and so is when we use the calligraphy pen. I think when you draw lines with the calligraphy pen, you use more ink, so that's why it seems when you seems darker, and also when you use the water soluble, it kind of looks darker. And then I switched back nibs because I think I like this one better. Let's give the jack-o'-lantern a mouth. Then let's try drawing some animals, like a bat, and then let's draw bat wings. I kind of forgot what bat wings look like, but I know those don't look like bat wings. So let's see. Ooh, that looks cool. You can spread it around. Oh, don't do that or not all the ink is going to come out. Let's try drawing a bird because that was one of the prompts. Looks normal. Looks cool, kind of. Creepy eye though. So we'll kind of move the water over to a different side. Everything's all watery. And then when you put the Pitt Artist Brush Pen on top when it's really wet, it starts to kind of spread. But it actually looks pretty cool. Okay, so this is the bat with one slightly larger wing. Let's get a pencil so we can sketch something actually. And we can just add some eyes and nose. Maybe circle eyes. Yeah, those look more cuter. Pumpkin body. Wings. Spread that around so we have more space. Spread everything around just for the fun of it. And then we can start adding in some brown. I don't know if I want the pumpkin to be brown. I don't know if there is a brown pumpkin out there. But that's probably cool because I don't really want to leave the pumpkin white. But use the Pitt Artist Brush Pen for the eyes and the nose. And for the jack-o'-lantern face, I think I don't want feet. Maybe some shadows at the bottom. Maybe. Okay, let's start with our final art. And let's take this, and it did not bleed at all, so that's cool. And start sketching out basically like the body proportions. So we got our pumpkin. Looks a lot chubbier. Maybe size stuff down a little bit. Sketch out the jack-o'-lantern face before I've even drawn the bat head. No. Maybe like a smaller mouth. That looks pretty cool. Then maybe a smaller head. Proportion out the ears. Smooth everything out a bit. And start sketching out the wings. Those actually look pretty nice. Use kind of like try to make it the right size, but it's always really hard when you have two different things that are supposed to be identical to each other. It's really hard, especially eyes. Little nose. That looks really cute right now. Except the pumpkin body's kind of bugging me. It looks so big. I think I don't like the bat idea. I'm going to switch it out for a cat tail. Don't have to change anything about the face, so that's a plus. And start lightly erasing everything so we can start coloring it in. So I'm just going to fill in the eyes and the nose before, just because, even though it might bleed. Oh, it's messed up. Let's just draw the mouth. Then I'm going to outline everything and draw on, make one line on the scratch paper just so I can make sure there won't be any ink blob. Kind of had one on the left ear, but it's okay. So finish drawing the pumpkin, draw the cat tail, and kind of color in the cat face. kind of just using the smudge from the ear. The nose kind of smudging, but it kind of makes it look like there's a muzzle there. Or kind of like its nose, the part where it kind of sticks out. I don't know if it's called a muzzle. But just spread out some more. Color in the tail. Lightly shade in the pumpkin. Add more color to the bat face. And I was going to re-outline this, but it's wet, so it's a bit smudging a bit. Kind of looks cool, like there's depth in the pumpkin. You can tell like the outsides are more, the middle is more brighter because it's closer to you, so it's kind of confusing. But I think it looks a little bland right now, so I'll just add some floor. This looks a bit better, but I think we could add more. Maybe like a moon in the back, or some circle in the back, just to add some shapes and not plainness. I don't really like the moon, so let's just make it like a spotlight. Can look a bit patchy because this watercolor ink layers like watercolors. So I made a mistake by how I kept adding more ink. I should have just added water and then let it kind of float to make it more of a lighter color. But this is where you see me scrape away more ink off the paper. Just try and add some more darkness, except it bleeds everywhere. Try and pick it up with my thumb. But that looks better than, it leaves a mark, but it looks better than the craters I drew in before. Drawing a calligraphy tail just to add some more. I draw in the tail with some the calligraphy pen, just so you can see a clearer outline. Then I outline again with the pumpkin to create some steadier lines. And then we just draw in the jack-o'-lantern face with the Pit Artist brush pen. Here's the final art, and I hope you like it.